You're going to have 8 girlfriends once you finally bench 2 plates on either side, or 225, and considering you still haven't been able to do that and still haven't been able to hit a PR yet, here's another video on how to improve your leg drive so you can finally bench more, despite the countless videos I put out on how to increase your bench press. You know, using your body in harmony to be able to lift more weight is vital, and every strong motherfucker does this. And you know, it's not pure hypertrophy, you're not pure using your chest, but every strong motherfucker needs to know this. So if you want to be a strong guy, do this and I guarantee you'll lift more weight and you can stop being a pussy and finally bench 225. I recently made a video on how to perfect your bench press technique, and we briefly mentioned leg drive, and now I'm going to dive deeper into how important leg drive is for your bench press and how to use it correctly. So the first thing you want to know about, you want to know you're pushing back towards your spotter and your feet are on your tiptoes and you're pushing through your heels. You need to know this first because you need to know your end goal and how to get there before we understand why leg drive is important, yada yada yada, when to use it. You need to understand what you're trying to do. And what you're trying to do is you're trying to help the elevation of the bar with your feet. This is why I prefer a flat chest press or a dumbbell press rather than a bench press for pure hypertrophy of the chest, because you're using other body parts like leg drive to be able to assist you with lifting the weight. So it's not pure load on your chest, but we like to have a bit of fun around there. I fucking love bench press, so it's not optimal, do one really, I don't really care. So we want to push towards our spotter or behind us. So if we're benching here, imagine me pushing that way. So I know it looks like up on your camera, but if you imagine me to lay flat on a bench, I'd be pushing this way, right? And you do that by pushing through your heels, literally forcing, thinking to yourself, I'm moving that way, right? And the reason why we're pushing through our heels is because it generates more force, it generates more velocity. You think about a jump, right? Someone jumping up and down. No one jumps flat-footed. No one goes from flat-footed and jumps. You have to go on your tiptoes to jump. If you see someone doing a running, like a vertical test, for example, of a basketball, they're running and jumping on their toes. It's because it generates more force and uses their fast twitch muscle fibers better. And that's exactly what we want to do on our bench press. So having your feet on your tiptoes would generate so much more force for your leg drive.